All right, the chapter 3 trailer is here. Let's go. Every day. Uh-huh. Okay. We know this cartoon. Oh, August date workforce danger alert. That's it. That's the date. That's the joy. That's the hour of joy. Oh my god. Oh, creepy. Ugh. What was that? Was that catnap? I saw something moving. What? Have you heard the news? No. That's gotta be Home Sweet Home right there. Okay. Okay, the sleeping dorms. Oh, looks so good. Huh. Gas mask. We all knew we were gonna see her. Ooh, there they are. These children have suffered. That thing. Catnap, yeah. Oh, it's that thing we saw from the other trailer. Oh, what was that? Is that a toy? Is that a person? These children have grown hungry.
Down here is bigger than all of us.
Oh, this Poppy.
I need you.
Oh, Poppy's okay.
So
These children are safe. Puzzles. Ah! Oh my god. It's Poppy and Kissy. The phone is ringing. What's ringing? Yep, there it is.
Prototype has to die.
Yeah, he did it. Oh, that was Dog Day. Oh. Oh, there he is. Oh. Oh my god. That looks so good. Oh my god, that's the greatest thing I've seen. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and just break this trailer down for a little bit and talk about it, because this is super hype. It starts off with the smiling critters here, and, you know, we've seen this intro. And then it cuts to this. Alright, so, first and foremost, yes, okay, August is when it was the hour of joy, when everything went to hell, which means my original timeline video is still lining up pretty damn well. And that would mean this game takes place probably around 2005. Well, we can give a little leeway, maybe like 2006, but that's about like 10-ish years there. So, wow, this is, whew, I love that we finally have a date, and oh my goodness, that is amazing. So this is terrifying, especially because it's that emergency alert system we have here in the US. It is very startling to hear. It definitely gets your attention. Yeah, this is creepy, and I love it. I love that we have the date. Oh my gosh, yes, we were right. The timeline still stands firm. Next thing we jump into here, it looks like a house. This is probably the orphanage, i.e. Home Sweet Home. This probably leads into where the children sleep and live for the most part. We can see here like this little cardboard cutout tree we've seen before. We have this beautiful pewter poppy statue right there on the top. Everything's just kind of falling apart. The fake plants, umbrellas, like a little play eating area. It's very cute. The little mailbox. I just noticed the cute little mailbox with the eyes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that is definitely Home Sweet Home, where the kids go to sleep. This just like not much to talk about here other than that this is like the sleeping dorms inside this house. I just want to say visually, wow, they keep upgrading the graphics on this game from where we were in chapter 1, and chapter 2 was an upgrade, and now like we can see like more within the mechanism that is the grab pack. I love kind of just seeing it open like that. That's really cool. It's looking so good and really creepy. Like it is really feeling like an actual horror game. Like it's giving Outlast Trials vibes. And of course we have what we're walking up to here is the gas mask. We knew we were gonna come across that. She's no surprise. The rest of this room, we can't really see much going on. It just looks like a maintenance room. But we have like a Playtime poster here. It probably just tells you make sure to wear your gas mask before you go into Home Sweet Home, because catnap will knock you out. Of course, the smiling critters in all their creepy glory. It looks like we have writing up here. Now this writing kind of looks like the writing we saw, I'm gonna pull up an image here, in the play care in the classroom. So I wish I knew what it said. I wish I knew what I was looking at there, but there's definitely something written up there. These children have suffered. Yeah. Here we have a voiceover. I can't tell whose voice it is. It doesn't sound like Harley Sawyer. This could be, and it's definitely not Lise Pierre either. Whoever it is, I have no idea. I don't think it's Elliot Ludwig either. I mean, it could be Dr. Harley Sawyer. It also could be one of the therapists that we had read from those documents that we got throughout the ARG. They're telling us that Catnap, of course, worships the prototype like a god, which, I mean, obviously for sure. I love that my cult theory and worship theory of like, oh, so far I've been on point with a lot of my things. Oh, so exciting. Here, I love this because that silhouette we saw in the first trailer that we got for chapter 3, we can now see it in all its glory. So first of all, I want to start off with, we got remains. We finally have a body. I was worried that they weren't going to show anything like that and they're gonna try to keep it a little more tame, but I'm glad we're finally getting like human remains. Like, I feel like there's got to be bodies and lying around, or at least some remains. So I love that. That's obviously an employee. It looks like he was tied up. He has like something around his face, it looks like. I can't tell if it's just from the deterioration or if he was gagged with something. And of course he has his hard helmet on. He's sticking out of a PJ Pug pillar. God, this whole thing, this is just gruesome. We can see what this thing is now made up of, and we got some smiling critters. We got, of course, Dog Day, Hopscotch, Crafty Corn, the chicken, Kickin' Chicken, Bubba Fent, another Kickin' Chicken down here. So we have quite a few of the other plushies. We also have over here, if we go to the right, that is Mommy Longlegs' arm, and considering its size, that is definitely Mommy Longlegs from chapter 2. We now know what happened to her. She's not alive no more. She's a part of whatever the hell this thing is. Now, whether this thing is being built by the prototype or Catnap remains to be seen. Of course, we have a Huggy. I don't think that's our chapter 1 Huggy. I'm pretty sure that's just kind of like just a random toy Huggy like we just see all over the place. And over here we have, we got Bunzo Bunny, and we have a Boxy Boo arm. Like this is like Boxy Boo's hand right there. So I love seeing that he is like gonna be making cameos. I theorized this or predicted it, so that's cool. I love seeing that. So we have a lot of insane toy parts. I can't figure out what this is. I'm thinking it might be a Brawn the dinosaur head, and he's like looking directly at the camera. It's hard to tell because we don't see any of his yellow like under like belly or anything like that, but it's possible that is a part of Brawn the dinosaur. I'm trying to figure out what this is, because at first I thought it was Huggy, but the way it moves its head, it drops down and it looks like it's like wearing a hat or something of some sorts. It's got something on its head. And it's the reason why I also don't think it's Huggy is because like if you look at this arm here, there's no fur, unless it's like a shaved Huggy. These children grow hungry, and this is where Poppy's talking about we gotta do something, like we gotta, there's a lot of hell has been happening here. So we get, of course, the purple hand. I love it. It's got this cool circuitry going. I think it's so cool how they added more to, instead of just making it a standard basic like purple hand, they added like circuitry, like circuit boards onto it. It looks like it's something like we built or put together, like we assembled this. It's great that they are exploring with this, like different designs and not just sticking to something very just a plain colored hand. Here we get to see the hand in action. So we're in that room again from the teaser images, and it looks like we can switch out our hand and we can use it to leap over large areas. Oh, that's that creepy Huggy image. It's giving like 2010s creepypasta vibes. So yeah, it gives us a leap. So now we know what the purple hand does. It's some sort of like traversal leap thing. I really like that. I love myself some platforming in my games, so that's gonna be really tricky to learn. I'm probably gonna miss a lot of jumps. These children are saved, and we have, of course, this is really fun. So here we have an electric puzzle, and it looks like our hand will be able to bounce around the room to figure out these puzzles. Like this looks insane, like really increasing the difficulty of these puzzles. It's making me think of like the We Were Here games and some of the crazy things you had to do there. So it looks like you'll throw it and then it spins around on those flaps here and then just shoots on over there, which is that's really cool. It probably wraps around and then boom. That's so fun seeing what these puzzles are going to possibly be. Here we got a hallway. I'm like pretty sure that's catnap. And of course, I love this. So it looks like in this, we are on an elevator going up and we are looking up at Poppy and of course Kissy Missy because she towers over us. Poppy here is maybe not as bad as we thought she was. If she wants us to help, if she wants us to kill the prototype because she says we need to kill him. Like that seems fair unless she's playing us. I swear, if she's playing us again, if she's playing us, I'm gonna be upset. Kissy, she's just living her best life. She looks so happy. She's just like, yeah, I'm here. It's also cute how Poppy is like sitting on her shoulder. So I don't know how long they'll be around with us during this chapter, but it looks like every once in a while we'll run into them. And also just looking at this is obviously in the playcare area. We are looking up at a night sky. This looks really pretty with like the stars. Now, is it a real night sky or is it fake? But that looks really cool. I love that glass looking ceiling that looks up into the stars. So very, very, very beautiful. The hour of joy arrives, of course, and the phone ringing. As we all know from Project Playtime Phase 2, we got the telephone. They said the phone would ring when they were ready, when we were ready, when they could trust us. It's ringing. I'm excited that the phone is not just for, I thought it was going to be just for Project Playtime lore, not in the main games. So that's awesome. I'm excited to see that. We'll celebrate. We're going to celebrate the hour of joy. We put on the gas mask going down into the red mist. Again, I had a feeling that this was going to be something that we would probably have to do. We're going to be going through some dark mazes through the red mist. Yeah, that's great. Rejoice. I'm not gonna lie, watching this in the trailer, like I'm just like, nah, y'all missed that jump. So it seems like catnap isn't going to be the only terrifying giant we're gonna have to avoid, because as you can see here, we have a giant dog day chasing after us. He's got long limbs, like he is crawling towards us. So that's scary, and he's like coming up. I love the grittiness. I love more blood. It's great that they're going so dark with this. It's starting to feel like real horror and taking mascot horror, known as being very like kind of kid friendly, and now they're like, yeah, we're taking this. Oh, this one goes to 11. Why take it to 10 when this could go to 11? Very terrifying. Catnap's not going to be the only thing we're gonna have to deal with. Of course, you know, look at that, some platforming. I love it. The final big reveal, Catnap himself. It looks kind of looks like the drawing I did. I did a drawing of him in like a toon form. We had no idea like what he looks like. And so that was just like, it was just a guess of like, it's a toon version. And somehow ended up being kind of close on the money. So I'm just on a roll. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pat myself on the back there. So yeah, absolutely terrifying. He towers. He looks like, even though he's like on all fours, it looks like if he were to stand up on two legs, he would definitely be bigger than Huggy Wuggy. We can also see when we were reading the document on Catnap and what he's made up of, they talked about scaffolding being used in him, and I can see why. This is his arms, the way he's just kind of standing there. He definitely looks like he's walking on stilts, like he's held up by scaffolding. I can see how that has been implemented into his design, and like, that's very fun. That's awesome. So the trailer looks gorgeous. The gameplay looks fun. I am really excited for this. I was excited before, but this just takes it to a whole new level. It's hard for me to get excited for games sometimes, and I don't know if it's just like my old age or something, but this alone is just looks so gorgeous. They're really leaning into the horror side of mascot horror, which I really always wanted to see. I feel like we needed some more nuance within mascot horror. We saw it with My Friendly Neighborhood, and now we're starting to see it with this, showing that, hey, mascot horror, it can be gritty, it can be dark. And I think this is a great direction for them to go. At first, you know, people think Poppy Playtime kids game. This is one of those ones where it's like people may start to rethink of it being a kid-friendly game, and that it might be for a more mature audience. Of course, we have to address the elephant in the room. Sadly, the game is delayed. It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks. However, it is what it is, and obviously they are giving us gold here just from this trailer alone, which means it's gonna be worth the wait. Like, this is definitely gonna be worth it. And honestly, the best thing we can do is keep supporting the devs, hype up the chapter, wishlist it on Steam. And also, again, just be kind to the devs. I get this is frustrating, but there's no reason to go and be a jerk online. You know, just be kind. I get it. You can be frustrated. I'm disappointed. It sucks that we have to wait for it, but I think it was Gabe Newell who owns Valve. I think he recently came out and said, like, delays are temporary, but suck is forever. And I would rather wait for this game to be polished than remember it as being the most broken chapter of Poppy Playtime. It looks gorgeous and it shouldn't be held back because of bugs and stuff. And if that means I gotta wait a little longer, I'm down for that. So there's definitely a lot of lore going on in this video. I'll probably do a deeper lore dive here in probably like over the next week or so. But for right now, I wanted to react with everyone here. This looks so exciting. I can't believe that. So let me know your thoughts down below. Go ahead, leave a comment down there. Also, don't forget to subscribe. You know, just if you want to see more, if you want to see me do a lore deep dive, you gotta subscribe. Just saying. And yeah, this is great. This is definitely gonna be worth the wait. So definitely sit tight. It's gonna be coming soon. I just know it. This was a great way to kind of like quench our thirsts in the meantime. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video.